This is the one I'm curious about. This is going to be quite a bit, I imagine. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer episode 10, where we're about to head off with our tractor-trailer convoy looking for medium salvage and maybe another gateway, and I decided I would shred this little rover seat sitting next to the base. I absolutely want to stock up on scrap because this planet has so much salvage just lying around. I feel like the whole reason for that is so that you don't have to leave if you don't want to. You can hang out, and it would be really great if we were able to hang out until we could get to a large shuttle. Now that might be a little too hopeful. Large shuttle might be a little bit away. But I feel like we can try and we can hope. We can just drive over this resin, huh? And what is this up here? This is malachite at the foothills of the mountain? I wouldn't mind bringing some malachite back. That's kind of handy, actually. Is there any more? Is it just a little bit? Okay, I guess it was just a little bit. A little tiny bit. Okay, so we can drive over there. We can start scrapping that. We're not going to get through the mountain. That's not a thing we're going to get through, so we might as well get that out of our head. Alright. So here's what we do, is we'll just run one of these and we'll get that scrapped up. Same with this one. Nope. Scrap. Is that one too large? No. Is this one too large? Don't... Oh. Is it because the scrap is ready to come off the... No, don't project, Thranxes. It's not... Oh, stop it! Okay. Alright, there we go. Well, we know this one fits, so let's work with that. Yep, we'll grab the scrap. We'll run the generator a little bit. So it's like planet cleanup. This is the Wall-E edition of the episode, where we just go around cleaning up this planet. Yeah, okay. Well, fun as that is, let's wait till we find some really, really valuable scrap. I mean, some medium scrap is worth more than others. We're still making bits back home. I don't want to have to use up all my carbon, and we don't really have a smelter to run the generators beyond that. So what do the... Oh, small solar. I probably could have brought one of those. Ugh, that would actually make sense. We need... Do we not know how to make... Okay, let me just look. Do we not know how to make power cells? Power cells with zinc. Oh, that doesn't really help us. Because then I could just make a power cell and slap it on the device and then... Could have brought the solar. No, let's press as is. I would love to find another gateway. Ooh, and look at that. See, we're going to find other stuff along the way anyways. I wish there was something you could do with the detritus. Small wind turbine. That's kind of good. Nope, again, that one doesn't fit. It looks like it should, but it does not. Okay, and then what about this stuff over here? This looks to be medium. No, it's not. Okay. What do you have? Oh, power cells and a work light. Is our battery full already? Okay, this could be medium. We're gonna shred this poor Astroneer's broken research tablet. Oh, that actually gives a lot. Oh, hold the phone. Look at it go. Oh, wow. It's still going. So it really pays to know which item gives good scrap and which item does not, because that research tablet is a lot of scrap. Okay. I think this is as good a place as any for a beacon. And we'll sort of change this one to, do we have like a red? Okay. This is salvageable debris. I have a feeling this one is worth a lot, actually. I'm tempted to drive this one back. Yeah. I mean, at this point, we should for science it, if for no other reason than because we're still trying to learn what is worth a lot and what isn't. And we could stand to drop off some of our resources, actually. Okay, that panel was actually worth a reasonable little bit. Oh, we can scrap anything. It doesn't have to be salvage stuff. Anything we don't want. What about this small wind turbine? Oh, I see. I'm starting to see the possibilities for this now. Okay, well we're going to be coming back with scrap. That's a reality here. We made ourselves a work light, which we already had. Now we have 2. Power cells. What if we just scrap these? Yeah, you know, I'm curious. What are these going to give me? Wow, they're still going. How about a work light? I guess we'll just let the carbon burn. We are going back. More oxygen filters. Wow. Okay, so yeah, the medium shredder, I'm walking back what I thought. The medium shredder, not so bad. Not so bad at all. Let's leave our medium generator here. We'll take this, let's take this little pod back, this escape pod, because I have a feeling it's going to salvage for quite a bit. And then we may want to... Oh, wait, hold on. There was something else over here I was looking at. Yes, this maintain desired power, right? Hold on. Can we put on the e-brake or something? Okay. There really isn't an e-brake, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. Boom! Look at that. And we don't have room for it. And we don't have room for it! What a world, what a world. Are you a scrap item? Hold on. Junk item too large for the salvage process. And there really just is nothing down here. Well, we're going to be back by this area. You know what? I think we've outgrown... I think we have outgrown our little tractor trailer process. I think it's time for us to upgrade to something larger and more manageable. Where did my... So I lost my little technology piece? Really? Alright, let's just drive forward here a little bit. Oh, you know what? I could have snapped something on the front of this thing. I totally forgot about that. There it is. Gimme. We'll come back for that canister. I think we're going to take just one little quick detour right up here. Grab this medium wind turbine. And then we should have more than enough for a full load of scrap. And we'll send it off to the trade to trade with. And we'll see what we're going to get. I'm leaning towards hematite. Because I want to start making the larger stations. Perhaps we should actually see what the next vehicle up is going to require, because that could be the better way to do this. All right, here comes a moment of truth. Well, we'll do this one first, because that's easy. Yeah, that's going to produce quite a bit. This is the one I'm curious about. This is going to be quite a bit, I imagine. And let's see how the research is going. It's still going. It's going to be busy for quite some time. Look at that. So, we'll move all this scrap salvage over here, over there. I think we can leave the... Oh, no, don't... do not scrap my technology research, please. Thank you. I do think we could probably leave these mods here. I don't think we need to bring these with us. That kind of hurt our ability to carry items. We are going to need the beacons, and we are going to need some carbon. So let's grab another one of those. Now, the easiest way, as I'm sure you know what I'm about to do, to get this scrap over here is we're just going to move this platform, move that there, and move this here. And it should auto-fill, wouldn't it? Or no, they don't want to assume how much I want. How polite of them. Well, it's 3-2 for hematite. So what that's going to give us 2 hematite? No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to give us 4 hematite. That's fairly acceptable. And before we do that, let's double check. So large platform A, B, C requires iron. A good argument for hematite, because then we get these big storage sections on the sides. Landing pad. Large storage requires ceramic. Would be nice. Landing pad, we're going to make this eventually. A buggy is compound and aluminum. A medium rover, plastic and rubber. Let's double check real fast what makes plastic and rubber. Carbon and compound, organic and resin. Very easy things to achieve. But if we go over here, we can go straight to the large rover. It's aluminum, alloy, and rubber. Oh, is it worth jumping to the large rover? Oh, it might be. I don't necessarily want to just skip things, though. It doesn't give you the little descriptor here. It only tells you. So on the research panel, it doesn't give you a descriptor here, but then when you make it, it says, oh, trailer, portable platform, tractor, rough terrain vehicle. I'm thinking hematite. Let's run it. And away it goes. Okay, well, fairly simple process. We've got enough we could do it again. That should come back with 4 hematite. Let us continue what we were doing, because I feel like that was actually working out fairly well. Or no, do we want... Oh, I don't know if I want to press on with this tractor trailer nonsense. I think we need bigger vehicles, bigger storage, like to just do it. That's what I'm thinking. Aluminum alloy. We'll have to check what that is. Oh, that was fast. Are you not going to dock the hematite where it should go? It's a little weird. So it almost makes no sense having that storage on the side of the trade platform because it doesn't utilize it. Frustratingly enough. It's not bad, though. Now we have 4 iron we didn't have before. But remember that it took iron to make the trade platform, and it takes iron to make the shredders. So you do still have to travel your first time to a planet that has hematite on it, or else you simply won't be able to advance to this level of progression. Aluminum alloy. Let's check. I'm thinking we're gonna skip the medium rover. I normally don't like to do that. Aluminum copper. I mean, times 2 and rubber. That might be a bit tricky to make as compared to the medium rover, which is just 2 plastic, 1 rubber. Carbon and compound, organic and resin. I imagine there are pros and cons to each, and that's why I don't like skipping one in the steps of progression, because then you don't get to fully understand the pros and cons of each. Now, if I just wanted a bunch of aluminum, let's say I didn't want to go down, it's 1 for 1. And then I just wouldn't have to go down and get it, huh? And the medium rover is 3,000 bytes, and the large rover is 4,000. I can't justify getting the medium one when we can just jump to the large. It doesn't make any sense. Let's look at the snap points. They look like they snap the same amount of stuff on them. But I bet the large rover can haul more. Oh no, that has twice as much. Okay, yep. Pulling the trigger on that. Twice as much? Yeah, sold. Alright, so we're going to need copper. And we're going to need aluminum. So let us begin by going into the underground. A little bit of a detour on our mission, but I feel it is very necessary. We're going to find some laterite. Ugh, and we're going to stock up, but we left a canister down below in that other area, and we're bringing this carbon with us and this beacon, which we don't need. Gosh, I'm tempted just to tell the trade thing to bring it to us. Is that bad? That feels bad. It's like, I don't want to mess with it. Give them the scrap. I mean, we do have quite a bit of scrap, actually. Yeah, let's just use the scrap. I mean, it might be the wrong answer, but we're going to do it. We're going to request 4 laterite. We'll take one of these and we'll make a canister to replace the one we lost. Let's see, we'll throw a beacon here. We'll throw our carbon over here. Now we're going to go this way. We're going to look for a little bit more medium salvage, get a couple more scrap items, because then we'll be able to request 4 malachite to go with our 4 laterite, which will make 4 aluminum alloy, which we will need for 2 large rovers, because I imagine they as well can tow each other in tandem. So it looks like we're just going to need 1 more of those. Yep. That's 3. Might be all we need. We can go over here. Gosh, it feels so lazy though, because I know laterite is in abundance below ground. And I'm thinking in my head, it's so much easier to use the scrap than it is to go mining. And eventually I think you kind of have to commit to that. To scrapping things. I mean, the resources are going to run out eventually, right? So I'm trying to think just long term, you can harvest dirt into your containers. Then once you have that dirt, oh, these things are floating. Once you have the dirt, you can craft things with materials from the dirt. Things like, say, medium storage platforms with resin. So you craft those. And then after you craft those, you shred them. Oh, that seems convoluted as heck, though, doesn't it? But I suppose you could do it. You could do it in a world where you just don't want to go gather resources anymore, and you're like, forget it. We're just going to excavate dirt to make medium storage, to shred it, to turn it into scrap, to buy laterite, as opposed to going down in the cave where there's plenty of it. I don't think that's sustainable, now that I think about it. I don't think that's sustainable at all. And I think we are going to want our mods now. Thank you very much, because that took entirely too long. And once you can fill up your canisters with mods, it's hard to go back. See, look at that. We already filled up 1, 2. Wow. So easy. And we could do that down where the laterite is. Alright, well, we know we're going to need rubber as well, so we might as well start making rubber, which is organic and resin. So, that tells me we're going to need one batch of resin, and the next batch will have to be organic. So let's actually let this print its resin. Let's let it print its organic, and then... Oh, we already went and got the laterite. That means we need malachite. Okay, well that just means there's no need to go down into the caves. It means we go into the mountains. It's actually a little more palatable. I don't know why, but it is. And these 2 batteries, I guess it's a good thing we made 2. I haven't seen one drain. It appears like 2 is definitely enough to get through the night with just 1 research station. And we're still making bites hand over fist. We don't really need to worry about that too much. So then we're going to turn this into organic. And while that's happening, we're going to go down and get our laterite. Or, no, we have laterite. Scratch that. We're going to go over here and get our malachite. Because I just can't. I just can't justify using our hard-earned scrap anymore for resources that are readily abundant on this planet. Now, if it was saving us a trip in a shuttle to another planet and hunting and digging for resources, that would be one thing. But the mountains are right here. And the malachite is in the mountains. We don't want to cause an avalanche. Be careful. Ooh, there we go. Malachite, if you please. Thank you. Thank you. These little mountain caves. I love it. No power, you say? Well... that just means we can't use our mods, and we lost our light. And we lost our light? Really? Now, let's get this malachite up here. At least 4 is what we need, right? That's what we determined. That's 3. Come on. Oh no! Oh no! We cannot produce oxygen filters without power in our pack. That is not a thing we can do. Ooh, easy, easy. Yeah, those mods used up all our power, and in my head I was thinking, oh, we brought resin, we'll just make oxygen filters. No, we will not. Not without power in our pack. Are we just 1 malachite short? We'll go fix that problem. Oh, wait. I actually saw a little bit of malachite down here at the base of the mountain. Yes. All in this little section here. See, and it makes no sense to spend scrap on resources when you still have some so close to the base. Now, if we were having to go really, really far to find it, that would be different. But we're not. And so it doesn't make sense. And I know it doesn't make sense, so we'll save our scrap. The little tractor trailer convoy was fun, but I'm ready to get on with the big vehicles. So let's get our malachite smelting over here to make some copper. No, I like that. Let's put the ceramic here. I kind of want all my copper and aluminum to be on the same one over there. Well, we'll see. In the meantime, let's go ahead and we'll just take this organic over here. There you go. They are automatically doing their thing because we're going to need rubber. So let's do it. Using a good bit of power, and we still have this power surplus. Oh, you're ready to go with more, huh? Do it. I think if we come over here and we say, okay, large printer, I want a large rover. There we go, we'll put the one rubber there. I want to make at least two, but I think we're going to need the large rover seat as well. Okay. Let's make a couple more of these, because they construct actually kind of fast. Oh no! Did it not? Oh, it did. It spit it over here. Okay. I was gonna say, what are you doing to me? Now we're not making more rubber, we're making aluminum alloy. Times 2, please. Times 2. These mods, bittersweet with these mods. They use your battery power so fast in your pack. Ooh, there we go. That is a large rover. My goodness. Well, we did it. We just jumped right over the small rover. I think at this point... we could just jump over the small shuttle to the large shuttle, right? No, because we don't have titanium. I mean, we could get it with the... Is it really going to be worth jumping over that stuff, though? I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, that it ends up being worth something in the long run. Ooh, the crane. The large rover seat. We sort of need that. 2 plastic, 1 compound. Let's get that researched. And we've used the last bit of our big research over here, so now we'll have to do the small one, which is going to give us a nice little chunk. That's just $1 grand over 5 minutes, which is nice and fast, but doesn't last long. Wow, that's going to take some time. Do we make the large rover seat here? We do. 1 compound, 2 plastic. And the plastic was carbon and compound. Okay, so we need some of this compound. Right you are. Make some of that plastic, and then we'll just double check the recipe over here. It is 1 compound and 2 plastic, so we'll have enough to make that. And we'll have to have some way to power it. We might have to borrow one of the solar panel battery combos. I don't know how many of these items you can tow in tandem, though. There's our plastic. A little bit like compound, but it's different. You can tell the difference. Nope, not that. We need this for the large rover seat, please. Both of these printing at once, and the research going. And, oh, yes, we're using power out of those batteries now. Ooh, we may not make it through the night. They're getting there. Ooh, we're going to be looking at full-on power failure here shortly. We can kick this on to help out a little bit. Alright, now that the printing stopped, that helped a little bit. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that's rather large. Let's unpack it. We'll unpack this. Multi-utility vehicle, vehicle accessory. Boom. Whoa. And look, it's got all kinds of stuff on the front, on the back. Oh, yes. That is cool. That is really cool. Let's go ahead and pop off one of these extenders here so we can get this actually charging. Yup. And yup. No. No and no. Scratch that. We want to plug into this and into that. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to use a good bit of our power, but just until its internal battery is full. And then I dare say, from this point on, we should actually make more batteries on the back. Yes, I think that is what we'll do. We'll take this copper, and from here we'll make some quartz, thank you. Right, we don't really have any other copper quartz, and we need the lithium. And lithium and what makes the battery? I can't remember. Copper and glass for solar, zinc and lithium for battery. Oh, we don't have the sphalerite. I'm gonna have to go underground to get it. How are you not getting enough power? If the battery is there and it's... Oh, because batteries have a limit to how much power they can put out, I bet. Okay, so we'll leave this stuff here. We'll just wire these up just for fun. Research is done. That'll take some of the stress off. And then over here we can do the medium solar. And then we just need a bunch of sphalerite. Alright, so I suppose we need to go underground and get some sphalerite, but actually looking at the time... Oh, sadly, that's where we're going to have to wrap up today's episode. Ugh. But look, we're getting there. Oh, we're going to tackle the salvage industry by storm. Look, because we can even... Oh, we can do a mobile large shredder? Oh, that's the way to do this. That's... Oh, yes. Oh, we're going to have so much... Okay, all right, well... I know what we're doing for next episode. This wraps up Astroneer episode 10. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time, because as always, I've had a good time. Watching and playing respectively, that is. Gosh, I just don't want to stop. I'm having such a good time. But we'll have to save something for next episode, right? So be sure and come back next episode when we turn in our tractor-trailer nonsense for a large rover to tackle this planet. But until then... Take care.